Today we're going to be replacing these broken anti-roll bar, anti-sway bar links. So this one on the passenger side broke. I noticed it when I was adjusting the parking brake for the last video. So we're going to replace this, and we're going to replace both sides. So I believe this is a 17 millimeter. Oh, sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a liquid wrench first. That one's going to be easy to get to. This other one's kind of tucked away back here, so we'll see how we can get to it. Use one of these. A lot of leverage. Good. Oh no, the whole thing's turning. Let's just turn it until... There we go. Get to it from the top side, so I'm not banging you guys around so much. I believe these are the original to the car. Jesus. So the car is a 2003. So it's 22 years old and it finally failed. Yeah, these things happen. $17 millimeter nuts on this. It's still kind of a pain in the butt. Actually, let me see if I can get my air ratchet in there. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Anytime I'm working on underneath on stuff, I always wish I had a so weird because the new one's a 17, the old one's a 16, which I don't have in 3/8, so. Why isn't it never easy? Hope you get a spoon for the back side. There's 17 gonna work. That, guys. Success! Let's get to that other one. It's going to be more of a pain in the ass to get to that one. A little hard to reach on this one. But so the front part, the nut is 16. The little backing thing is a 17. Let me see if I can sneak this in there. Might be. Kind of a big wrench though. It's got a really long handle, so I got a nice amount of leverage. But the ratcheting head's a little on the big side. Can't get it in there. Okay, of course I only have one 16mm wrench. hopefully 5/8 is pretty snug. I just gotta spin it so I can access the flat part. Coming around. So I got one side off, and let's try to figure out what size these are. Is it a 5/8? 5/8 seems to fit very snugly. 16? A little loose. 17, very loose. Now these are the original BMW parts. You can see BMW. These are the original links. Could they actually have used 5/8 nuts? Here's the Miley replacement part, which I ordered from FCP Euro, just because they were only 18 bucks each. And these nuts that came with it, 5/8, don't fit. 16, 17's a little loose. 16's a little snug. Is it a 5/8 too? No, 5/8 doesn't fit. Driving me nuts. 17's a little wiggly. I think it's 16. But it's a tight 16. You get better. 16. Frustrating for me because 16, yeah, see my 16 doesn't fit. It's one of those Craftsman quick wrenches. Can't get it on there. It's gonna have to be 17. But it's kind of drives me nuts. Why do they do this? All right, let's get back under the car. All right, so I measured the new part again, and this nut is 17 millimeter. This little thing fits a 16. For some reason, on the old part, the nut's a 16 millimeter, and this part down here, 5/8 fits. Who knew? Or actually, the nut's a 5/8. Is it a 5/8? No, I can't get the 5/8 on there. Yeah, nut's a 5/8. Crazy. Put this wrench on the flat spot. That flat spot keeps the whole thing from turning. $16 millimeters. And there's so little room in here between the shock absorber up on top, so I can't swing it far, and then the drive shaft, so I can't actually get a socket on it. There's not enough room. Even for my ratcheting box wrench, I don't have enough room because there's not enough clearance between where the nut is and the drive shaft, so I just gotta use a regular box wrench and fight it the whole way, because of course it's a locking nut, so it doesn't want to come off. Alright, I will turn you guys off because this is just boring to watch me fiddle with this, and I'll turn you back on when I'm installing the new piece. Got it loosened, so now I can use my fingers to remove it the last little bit. Get that out of there. Oh my god, that was such a pain in the butt. Okay, next let's install the new piece. There's a little washer in there. Do I reuse it or do I not? Maybe I'll reuse it. Just thread those in. Start the nuts. I'm going to tighten the bottom one first because that's the bigger pain in the butt, because I got to fiddle with it more, and then I'll show you the top one. So again, this is 17, these new nuts. Okay, I'll bring you back once I start tightening up the top. All right, so the bottom's all tightened up, so now just got to tighten up the top one. So I'm going to use my ratcheting mountain box wrench on top. Let me just slip the 16 on top of the flat part to hold it, keep it from spinning. There we go. This will be a lot quicker because I can actually access it. All right, great, and it's done. Finally, not a tough job, just fiddly to get to that bottom nut. So hopefully now, the next video I'm gonna do is finally doing the butyl tape on the door seals, because I gotta hit that next because I have to get my car inspected, and I figure they may not want, I don't know if it'll pass inspection without the door panel on the inside. Maybe it will, who knows. I'm not gonna take the chance, so I'll do that next and film that for you guys. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to leave links down in the description to all the parts I used. I'll leave them to the link to the mountain wrenches. It's come in handy at times. All right, thank you all so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Even if you don't like the video, give me a thumbs up. And peace. See you in the next one.